Station Banter with Tony Smith.
Razor! And we're back in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. And we're back with a beard. We're back with two beards, actually. So it's great to be back in the studio and to say hello to my old friend there. How you doing, Patrick?
I'm class.
Patrick Wright from the Mere Moths. And first of all, Patrick, we're going to get a few shout-outs done first. And it's warm in here, isn't it?
It's roasting, yeah.
It's roasting. That's enough for me, that'll do. Look at that there for a shot. What have we done for a shot? And I haven't done that in a while, friends. Big shout-outs today, all the way to Manchester first. We'll go to Kieran Bicky Cunningham. Then we'll go down to London, Phil Howard, Joseph V, Sultana, Joey Lamborghini down in London as well. So many friends that I haven't caught up. Cream Boontown down in London. Matthew T. Metzler over in America. Matthew T. I'll tell you about Matthew T. Breaking Bad. Razor Matthew T. Your mother, Corinne Cohen, and everybody out round the Great Lakes. And also, we're going to go to Moscow, I think we'll go today. Christina Doyle over in Moscow. So big shout out to everybody all around the world, all around Uri, and wherever this is getting beamed out to. So we're joined in the studio right now at the minute with Patrick Wright from Mere Moths, singer-songwriter. And you've been doing pretty well, haven't you, from your last in the studio?
I've been doing alright, yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
First guest in the studio, friends. First guest in the Banter show. So there you go, you're the first guest in the new Banter show. And it's lovely to have you in, Patrick.
It's nice to be here.
And as I say, it's good to see you. You're coming on really. I've been keeping an eye on you on social media. Now I have to say, you've been busy.
I've been quite busy.
From your last here.
Yeah.
It must be the Banter show, friends. Get in here and plug yourselves, plug your music, your film, your business, anything at all, or get in for a good old-fashioned rant. Now, you're a singer-songwriter showcase for Belnosh, the Lord's Festival between Belfast and Nashville.
Yeah.
Held on. Belfast and Nashville, friends. Check that. This man is going places. So what was that like?
Well, it was just like kind of all Northern Irish musicians getting together and just playing music for each other. And then there's a competition, and the 4 people who win it get to record in Nashville.
Well, I'm wishing you luck from here, right from now, and I'm sure everybody in around the local areas as well. How did it go for you? Were you up and you done your...
Yeah, it was I wasn't really into the competition part, but I was just playing, and it was me and quite a few other Northern Irish musicians, and it was brilliant. It was a really good crack, you know. Yeah.
But, I have to say, friends, Patrick's after playing a few tunes are one of them. They're all good. The last one he played, it's massive. It's massive. This man's going places. It's going to be the festival song of next year. It's going to blow them all away. I can picture all the girls and the young fellas and all singing because it's a catchy tune, isn't it?
I like to think so, yeah.
You like it yourself, don't you? Because I like it. The first time I heard it already, I think I know it's going to be a big hit. So all the big promoters in the south of Ireland and the north, all around, get a look at this man. This man's something special. I said it the first time that I met him. The first time I heard him playing bingo, and now, to me, you've got the big one. You've got the real big one on the way, haven't you?
I hope so, yeah.
I hope so too. So you launched your EP up in the OES Centre, and that was in Belfast.
Yeah, that was class crack, yeah.
What was it, big night?
It was quite a big night. There was a good 100 or so people there, you know, and there was loads of good bands. I was right after this Belfast band called Rhinos. And they're like this 2-piece, and they're a really hardcore 2-piece, and then I just come up with an acoustic guitar right afterwards, which is kind of weird, but I thought I did pretty well.
Got a good reception.
Yeah, I think people enjoyed it.
But then people are there, see, the assumption that all musicians and artists have that, how am I going to play after him or her, and at the end of the day, the audience are there for the music, so, you know, somebody might bash out a big rocky tune, and then, you know, somebody else might come in and play a slow, quiet number, but sometimes less is more, Patrick. You know.
So you just have to go out and kind of give it everything.
That's what you done earlier on. That's what you done earlier. Well, you always do that anyway. You don't hold back, do you?
No, there's no point.
No, there's no point.
Like if you just nobody really wants to listen to some wee shy person just getting up on stage and you can barely hear them.
Like, you've done all that too, haven't you?
Yeah, that
you've done that and been that, haven't you? Really? Because at the very start, when you're in at the very start, that was actually last year.
It must have been last year.
Yeah. I don't know whether it was me, the studio, but you could see you were slightly pensive about the thing.
Yeah.
But that's all gone, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully.
The studio, the studio and the live gigs have sorted all that out, haven't they? At least now you're on top of it.
I know.
You're on top of it, aren't you?
Starting to get better at it.
But the confidence level's gone up, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, a wee bit.
I know so. I'm just looking at his mommy Helen, give Helen a big wave there. Are you still doing the tour managing?
Yes.
That's great to have your own tour manager like that. Would you quit? And you also supported the Silences EP launch, and that was in the Menagerie in Belfast.
Yeah, the Silences are brilliant.
Yeah.
They are. Their manager's Declan Legg, who I did my last EP with. So I don't know. I just kind of through us knowing him, he gave me a wee sports slot. They're brilliant.
Declan knows what he's doing in the studio, doesn't
Yeah, he's very
Top
good.
man. And I've also the Silences. Declan, if you can get the Silences into the studio, you're more than welcome. Get them in for the banter here with myself, and bring yourself in. And want to know how you're going on. Also, Patrick's just back from your performed live at Tanglewood.
Yeah.
The big festival. And I missed Tanglewood myself, I'm raging, but you know what I mean? One of them things.
It's good crack.
How did that go for you?
I was the second one on, and there wasn't exactly a huge crowd, but I don't know. It was just playing at a festival, so it was good fun. And I got to talk.
That was the opening day of it, was it?
Yeah. That was the opening day, so there wasn't many people, but I got to talk to a few. I got to talk to Terry Hooley and all. And
Oh, Terry down there, was he?
yeah, he was doing a DJ set.
Very good. I like. So you're mixing in with the big boys, aren't you? Really?
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Well, you are when you're on the Banter
Yeah.
show. Let's put raise your friends, because we're all beaming across the world, beaming out everywhere, and we'll be seeing now. The EP has been played on Radio Ulster
By Ralph McLean.
by Ralph McLean,
Stu Bailey.
Stu Bailey, and Belfast or Blast 106, James McGill, and Phantom.ie radio stations. And you've nearly completed songs for your next EP.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this new EP. I really can't, because he's got some original. It's all original. It's all your own original stuff, isn't
It's
it?
all my own stuff.
And it's pretty good, friends. Let me tell you, the catchy stuff. I'm telling you, next year this man's going to be Glastonbury headlining. I can see it. I can see it happening. You know. So you're still battering away. You're still recording. You're still writing.
I'm going to start recording, and I'm still writing, yeah.
And new fresh stuff coming into the head.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been writing since I ever stopped recording the EP.
Wow. So basically from the last time you were in the studio,
Yeah.
you've got an EP sorted out, banged out there.
It's like when you're a songwriter, you don't really stop writing. You're always
Yeah.
like sitting there messing about trying to think of stuff. So I've got that one that you like after working hard on it.
Well, I like that one. I like that one. I'll tell you what, Andrew. Can we take a small break and go to the first song, please? Fight me, friends. Just take a listen to this and enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it.
Lately I've been hanging, but pin the blame on me. Talking like I'm shy again, so I'm afraid of what you say to me. Stories are the ones that told me shame can only come lightly. Taken like the shaman, your advice is always the right thing. But your words are also frightening. Please don't take me lightly. Just come out behind the curtain and fight me. Just come out behind the curtain and stories are ones that told me that shame can only come lightly. Taken like the shaman, Your advice is always the right thing. But your words are oh so frightening. Please don't take me lightly. So come out behind the curtain and fight me. So come out behind the curtain and but your words are oh so frightening. Please don't take me lightly. Just come out behind the curtain and fight me. Just come out behind the curtain and
Razor friends, that was Fight Me from his first EP. That was brilliant. We enjoyed that. With really, and did you do something to the fingers? Because the playing seems to be a bit freer up.
No,
You're just continually playing, are you?
it's just, I don't know, because after you get playing a song for a while, you just start adding other little things into it. I start trying to have a wee bit more fun with it, I suppose.
That's the difference, because I've heard a difference in it, you know. But it's brilliant. So the Tanglewood, it was a good experience for you then, was it?
Yeah, it was a really good experience, you know. But I only really played about 5 or so songs, and that last one.
And the last one?
Yeah.
And you played it at Tanglewood?
Yeah, I did.
What was the response? I want to ask you. This is a big song. I have to ask him this. What was the response?
All 3 people who were there were loving it.
Them 3 people were right. They were very right. So that's good. That's all I want to know. I'll tell you what I'll do. Can we go to the second one? And this is a cover song. So check this one out by the Beatles.
there is a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. Wanted my whole life just to be living with you, living with you. But there's a way. Everybody's saying for each and everything. Oh, but what good does that bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you. See, maybe you don't know what it's like. Maybe you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way that I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and oh, my frame of mind. How you got to be so unkind? Have you not learned? Or am I just going by? Well, I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. Oh, but what good does that do if I ain't got you? If if I ain't got you. See, baby, you don't know what it's like. Maybe you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way that I loved you. See, maybe you don't know what it's like. Maybe you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way that I loved you.
Razor. So that was To Love Somebody by the Beatles, performed by Mere Maltz here. Patrick Wright. Patrick, that was a great tune, I have to say.
Thank you.
I have to say. On the fingers of, from your last in the studio, them fingers, you've doing something with them fingers as well. This man's going through the roof,
Yeah.
I have to say, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're a musician, you just have to practice. Like, because some people, I know some musicians who don't touch their guitar for like 3 weeks or something, and then they like wonder why they can't play songs and all, and they always come to me like, oh, I can't play the solo or something. So you just need to keep plugging out.
But you're more comfortable. It's not that you weren't comfortable at the start. You're even more comfortable because I can hear extra jingles coming in there that weren't in previous sessions in the studio with us, and really good stuff. I'm enjoying it. I mean, you're on the top of your game now. I'm happy to say you definitely are. But you've been playing in Belfast. You've been, and they're big venues in Belfast and all you're playing. So when you start playing in them big venues, it sort of gets you ready for the likes of Tanglewood and other big venues, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, it's kind of weird because at festivals it's kind of a different mindset. Because festivals you want more kind of songs that everybody can sing along to and kind of more energetic tunes. Whereas if you're playing in a venue like a bar or like a club or something like that, then you can play kind of whatever you want because they're there to see you play.
That's it. That's exactly it. And for a guy who was in the Banter show at the very start last year, I have to say you've been coming on leaps and bounds, haven't you? You're obviously happy with your own progress. You have to be happy with it.
Yeah.
I
think I can still do a lot better. Well, yeah.
Well, there you go. There's the drive. I can still do better. There's the drive. That's why you are Mere Maltz are definitely going places. And they've got this. We're not going to let you hear. There's one song, and I'll not let you hear till about the last couple of minutes of the show. But I'm telling you, promoters out there, up and down the country, get a look at this man. Check out his work, Mere Maltz, and you're also available on your latest EP is on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
All those things, yeah.
Yeah, on all the downloadable music sites. Then you're out there, aren't you?
Yeah, I was thinking of actually making a music video or something for one of the songs off the EP, but unfortunately, a lot of the proper filmmakers in Northern Ireland cost quite a lot of money, and I don't really want to do like a half job of it, if you know what I mean.
No, don't.
I don't want to do that, but I don't know. I need to find a way to get a video or something done.
Yeah. Filmmakers out there, video makers, music video makers, you know who you are. There's plenty of them out there. There's a new project for you here, Mere Maltz. You're looking at music video done. Don't be ripping him off. You're going places. He's climbing the musical ladder. He's on it. He's a good bit. Now he's not at the top, but he's going there. So give him a break. Any of my friends out there, sure, a music video, you're talking 3-4 minutes, but it's the editing, it's everything with it.
Yeah.
So even if there's anybody out there that wants to make a music video, get in touch with us, man. For your own experience, you never know. You'll have your name to it anyway. So Patrick, it's starting to rock and roll for you now, really, isn't it?
Yeah, but I still need to keep at it. Still need to keep working really hard and try to get as much gigs as possible and record and so on. Like, you can't just sit and wait.
No, because the work doesn't come up and knock the door and go, "Hey, Patrick, I'm here."
Yeah.
Or the money doesn't do that either,
Definitely.
But you're still, the head's still busy writing as well, and you're still always taking note of things, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
For a new song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, from day one I met you, I knew I could see the potential in this man. Big shout out to Jordan Morris Music. Jordan, good man. and he's out in LA. I think he's in around the same age as yourself, and doing very well. And forget about that X Factor and that Kyle dude and all. You don't mention his name on my show, by the way, or you'll be getting thrown out. Tom Newman, he loves all this old crack. So promoters up and down the country, have a look at this man and get him gigs, because the gigs are starting to come up now for you, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, that's it. Also, we'll see now. We covered a few items here, friends. I think it's time. Is it time? It is time to let us hear this song. Friends, it's time, right? Now, anybody just back from Tanglewood or that, turn this up loud, because this is going to be the biggest festival song next year. It's coming your way. So, Andrew, if you wouldn't mind, could you let us hear Save You from the latest EP? Check out this one. This is going to be big.
And I'm breaking down the waves in the ocean that I have made. Into the sea we crawl on our hands and legs. And the truth is always what you make of it, and then lies are exactly what breaking it down. But it can't be fraction. And the truth won't say and the truth won't say Many times does a man turn his head? Don't know whether it was a question or a statement that Bob Dylan said. And cannonballs fly softly through the white into the black, and back again we return. And the truth won't say and the truth won't say and the truth won't say and the truth won't save your soul now from what I've done. It won't save your soul now from what I've done. It won't save your soul now from what you've done.
Right, our friends, what about that? And that was Save You from the latest EP. the latest EP coming out from Mere Malts here. What's the name of the EP, Patrick?
I haven't decided yet. It's
haven't decided
undisclosed.
Oh, we're keeping it secret for a while, but you will come back and let us know, won't you?
You'll be the first to know.
Well, by the first to know, live in the Banter show. You hear it all live here first, isn't that right, friends?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. And so what's coming up next then, gig-wise for you, Patrick?
I'm playing in Broshane at a Raceview festival.
Oh, very
Should be
good.
good, but apart from that, I don't have really much gigs at the moment.
Right.
So if there is any promoters out there who want it,
Promoters or anybody in the local area, you want this man to come and play at your pub, your venue, you're available for birthday parties and all this as well, aren't you?
weddings and
Weddings, everything, all events. This man caters for all events. So if there's anybody out there and you want a bit of quality music, and check out that last song now. I'm telling you, that's the big one. That's the big one at the festivals. That's going to rock next year for you. Although it's already, it's only out. It's really only. It was only released on Friday, wasn't it? At Tanglewood, the first time.
This is the first time it's been recorded.
And this is the first time it's been out in the studio on my show. So what about that? Thanks very much. An exclusive here in the Banter Show, friends. A live and exclusive one. And as tour manager, she's absolutely blown away by it too. And she's over the moon, you know. I think you're going to have to get a bigger tour bus. I'm telling you, this is the start of it now. This is the start of it. But I have to say, it's been an absolute pleasure as always for you to come into the studio.
It's been good to come in.
And it's great to see you doing so well. And ladies and gentlemen, this is only the start. This man's going to go through the roof. I'm telling you here now. And Save You, that last song, Save You, that's going to be the big one. And it's, as I say, he only released it at the Tanglewood Fest on Friday. So it's early days for it, but that's a big tune. It's on the way, friends. So don't forget, it's on Spotify, iTunes and Amazon. All Patrick's work, Mere Moths. So check them out on Spotify, iTunes and Amazon. And we'll give our shout outs to everybody who tuned in. And it was great to be back on the show, and great to have a fantastic guest. And there's the quiet guest sitting with that side of the studio, friends. And then we've got a studio manager that side of the studio. So we're all sorted out, but it's been a blast. It's great to be back. And a big razor. Give them all a big razor there, Patrick. Razor. So for now, me and Patrick, we're out of here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Destination Banter with Tony Smith. Riser.